The angel's announcement. An angel appears to Samson's mother, announcing that she will conceive a son who will be a Nazirite and deliver Israel from the Philistines. Samson's birth and early life. Samson is born and grows up, becoming strong and brave under the guidance of his parents. Samson's wedding. Samson falls in love with a Philistine woman and marries her, despite his parents' disapproval. The riddle. Samson poses a riddle to the Philistine guests at his wedding, which they can't solve. Samson's revenge. Samson kills 300 foxes and sets them loose in the Philistines' fields, destroying their crops, in revenge for his wife being given to another man. Samson's battle with the Philistines. Samson kills 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of a lion after being bound and handed over to the Philistines. Samson and Delilah. Samson falls in love with Delilah, who is bribed by the Philistine leaders to discover the secret of Samson's strength. Samson's downfall. Samson tells Delilah the secret of his strength, and she has his hair cut while he sleeps, leading to his capture and imprisonment. Samson's final victory. Samson prays for strength one last time and pushes apart the pillars of the temple, killing himself and the Philistines.
The story of Samson teaches us several valuable lessons. 1. Consequences of disobedience. Samson's failure to follow God's commands and his own Nazirite vows ultimately leads to his downfall. 2. Dangers of temptation. Samson's relationships with Philistine women, particularly Delilah, lead to his betrayal and capture. 3. Importance of humility. Samson's pride and lack of humility make him vulnerable to manipulation and exploitation. 4. Redemption and forgiveness. Despite his flaws and mistakes, Samson's final act shows redemption and a return to his faith. 5. Self-control and self-awareness. Samson's story highlights the importance of self-control, self-awareness, and wise decision-making. 6. Trust and loyalty. The story emphasizes the importance of trust, loyalty, and faithfulness in relationships. 7. God's sovereignty. Despite human weaknesses and failures, God's plans and purposes ultimately prevail. The moral of the story is that we must learn to obey God's commands and principles. Be humble and self-aware. Resist temptation and make wise choices. Cultivate trust, loyalty, and faithfulness in relationships. Seek redemption and forgiveness when we fail. By learning from Samson's experiences, we can grow in wisdom, character, and faith.